Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays video. Today we're going to be taking out another Freeware aircraft that has been ported over from Flight Sim X and been updated to make it more clickable and user-friendly in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Now this is the Fairey Swordfish Mk1. That's on flightsim.to. I'll have a link in the description for you. It is from DSD Simulations, has converted it. Now it is the original Flying Stations Bravo Zulu aircraft. Some of the things that have been converted with this, along with a whole bunch of liveries, I think it was over 10 of these liveries. I'm using, I don't know, one in the middle there somewhere that look pretty good. Actually I'll go a little bit slower with that. We'll take a little bit closer. High quality model, retains the detailed design from the original Flying Stations Bravo Zulu creation, converted in a native GLTF format in the inside and outside upscaled liveries. All liveries upscaled to 4K from the original FSX add-on. Functional cockpit, fully functional cockpit with working instruments and control. Historically accurate features and design elements that reflect the original aircraft, such as multiplayer visible wing fold operated by the knob and the upper wing and tail hook animations. Well, let's go and have a look at this. So if we want to wing fold, we come up here and we turn the gear knob. It will actually open the wings back out and they automatically lock in place. Now some of the other stuff that's written on the download site is that there's no sound pack provided. Well, actually that's been updated with a more recent one. I'd say the original sound pack was redirected to something that was in a Flight Sim X already and didn't come over, or wasn't brought over, or didn't have permission to come over. Looks much better with the wings out. Also texture work throughout the model. Thanks for permission. Okay. Recent change logs. The sound has been added from the Spirit of St. Louis. Not hugely accurate, but it is about as close as the default aircraft gets and puts something in to listen to while I work on some custom sounds. So there will be more updates with this. I've seen some comments, people saying, hey, maybe take the Beaver at least, or something like that. You want to make sure it's something that everybody has access to. I am reviewing a version, I think it's 1.2, released updated the day after this came out, 10th of August. Alright, so it may actually be updated if you have a look further in the future. This is what our aircraft looks like inside. Yes, okay, some of the textures in here are a little bit dated. You can tell that it was an FSX conversion. But what we'll do is we'll give this a quick run, we'll take it for a fly and see if we can land on an aircraft carrier. Now, we have rudder, yaw, trim, and, okay, two ends. Position indicator. We have a tail hook button over here. Our fuel, which is already open, that's good. We have our elevator, pitch and trim. Throttle mixture, I'm just going to run that right up now. We have a fuel pump switch, which is currently off. Master switch is here, takes both of these. We have the pitot, landing lights, navigational lights. Now recognition lights are not got a hit marker by the looks of it. No, so nav. Alright, and we also have the magnetos behind that. Alright, so by pressing that we can actually get to the magnetos. The only other thing I can find is the carburetor heat, which seems to have a hit marker all the way up to there, down to there, which does bring in this intake air supply. Not going to worry about that for now. I don't think there's anything else here that is clickable other than our fuel. Like we said, it's already open, cut, open. We do have the starter switch here, and previously I had issues trying to get this thing to start cold and dark, but we'll try again. Here there's no start on that, and that's what I have. The same thing happens, just keeps going on and on, maybe even with some throttle there. I don't get past about there. And so I haven't actually worked out if I'm missing something, if there's a primer. If there is a primer, if someone can write a comment down below where that primer is. There doesn't seem to be another hit marker here anywhere for me to press a primer. Rudder pedals, yeah, why am I looking at rudder pedals? No, nothing there, nothing there. Just the on-off switch. So I find at the moment, without knowing where this, whatever, maybe a primer or, okay, wait, fuel switch was off, fuel pump, that might help. Although it didn't last time, but we'll try it again. No. Let's just flick it and move our mouse away this time. No. Flick it twice. No. So I don't know what I'm missing here with the start. There's nothing on the web page for instructions. So it looks like there's a fuel pump problem. So I will use my auto start. It just makes that switch go. And there we go. For some reason, something somewhere has got this going. So if someone wants to write a comment down below how to get, what part am I missing? What part, where's the primer? Or what else am I missing? Alright. With that, now that at least we're going, park brake off. Alright, we're moving quite quick there. Wheel doesn't turn at the back, you need to actually unlock that so your rear wheel will work. I can use my left brake, or no, right brake I mean. Try and turn faster. Right, brake off. So I don't know what it is with the starting. Maybe it's something that I'm missing, and maybe it's something that actually you can't quite do it without a Control E type start essentially. A little more volume in the engines would be nice. Notice it's fairly quiet inside. Must be wearing the earmuffs, which I am on my pilot, so okay. So we'll take this for a quick flight out to the Navy ships that I have outside Sydney here. I'll land out there and finish it up, but we'll show the tow hook. I don't think it actually grabs, it's just there for display. Alright, let's get a little more revs here, and we'll go for it. Tail comes up quite easy. And it actually wants to take off nice and easy. Now, I am on half left ailerons here just to try and go over. This has a huge torque steer. Many people have written in the comments below on the download page saying it wants to roll over to the right. You need to compensate with aileron trim. I actually had to go and remap my aileron trim. So if I let go, that's what it'll do. So I have to go back there, and then what I find is that I almost need to hold down the aileron trim for quite a long time. There we go, I think I've actually got it. No, it's still going. Alright, level. Yeah, alright, now going a little to the left. Alright, somewhere in between. Almost got to hold it down for a long time just to get the left aileron trim working. Alright, let's do the flight trim so we can actually nose down. Once you get that sorted, much better. Much better. But what I don't see is that my ailerons don't seem like they're turned all that much, and I can't find anywhere in here. So I've got my rudder position, I've got my elevator position at 0.3, so I can actually drop that to get the nose back down. Can't find a aileron controls in here anywhere. So luckily I've got it mapped to my keyboard. So let's drop the tail hook. Tail hook is, well, there it is there. And what we will do, I've got a navy out here. Here's something I prepared earlier. Let's go out and do a bounce off the Australian helicopter landing deck carrier, and then make our way over to the British one. Alright, let's get this in. I have to take for a steep dive here. Alright, into one of two Australian aircraft carriers. Helicopter landing deck. These things are huge. Full on take tanks and landing craft in the back there. Should be able to handle one of these. Oh, love it, love it. This thing has the grabby hook, and we may need to, we're going to have to get what for to get off here. Let's give it a bit of a line up, see if we can't go up a bit, roll back, get a bit more of a run up. I think these are quite capable. Loving that hook grab too. Alright. Let's see if we've got enough to take off from here. Full throttle. Alright, we can't get much more than that. If not, it's going to be a short fly. Ah. Easy. Alright, we'll get over to the UK carrier over here. Actually, I might try landing this one without the hook down this time. So with that Australian carrier, no problem. But the UK one's a lot longer. Also has a ramp. Now, when I was testing this aircraft, I didn't know that the hook actually grabbed. That was a pleasant surprise. And I did land on this aircraft carrier before, but I braked right at the top of the ramp. So I'm going to take this in as slow as possible. What are we running at? Not much. It's probably going to bounce too. Yeah. Ooh, nope, 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 nope. Alright, we're going around. Oh, full throttle and it just goes for it. Alright, so we'll need to actually come in a little slower there. A good little aircraft this. Well done. Why is my mouse there? The other way. Must have bumped it. Alright, we'll take it in as slow as possible this time. When I say as slow as possible, slower than what I just did. Or we will end up using the hook. Try slipping it in then. Oh, it's a bounce. One wheel down, brake, brake. Okay, ramp. Oh, don't get the nose down. Oh, look at that. Alright, and parking on the ramp. Alright, let's brakes on, park brake on. I don't know if it's even got a park brake, but your feet do seem to stay on the ramp. So, and back it down. My wings may pop back out if we go too fast. I know they do when you go forward. No, we're good. Alright. Park it off the ramp. How cool is that? Great little aircraft. Now to turn it off, mixture all the way down. And we're good. And then we can actually turn off all the parts that we need to. Which is cut the fuel. And... wait, hang on. I'd already turned them off. Okay, yep. And fuel. Well done. Version 1.2 is what I'm actually doing from, who do we say this was again? DSD Simulations. Thanks guys for your conversion, and I hope that you actually get some of that starter sound working as well, because that would be nice, at least from inside, but let's try again from outside. Yeah, there's nothing there. There's no do getting going or ignition or anything, so hopefully we get extra for it. The link will be in the description. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.